but me. Say everybody. Okay.
KCMO, born and raised if you ain't get the memo. Slipping in my city is a NO. We put down the demo.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bossy, and I am here today with a story time video. And this story time video recently happened. I'm super excited about it or whatever, and yeah, y'all, so we just gonna get into this. Before we do get into it, this hair that's in my head, because I'm sure I'm gonna get questions, this is from West Kiss Hair. This is the Brazilian body wave. So that's what this is. And my face, I didn't do a tutorial on it, but the highlighting stuff, I will have a video up on the highlight that I use and everything like that. But let's get into the video. So this is how the story went. So before we went down there, I had already known ahead of time that my brother, which is my younger brother, but anyway, he wanted to do something special for her while we were in Punta Cana, because when they did get married, they were young, and I guess he didn't really express what he really felt he needed to express on their wedding day. So he was going to do a, not necessarily a vow renewal, but I thought it was a vow renewal at the time. But I will try to insert a few clips and everything like that. So hopefully I have the vlog up if y'all want to see everything before this story time's up. You know, he wanted to do something special to express what she means to him, and I'm thinking I'm going down here to have a good time, be on vacation with my baby, my brother, his wife, and to celebrate, you know, their renewal of their vows. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump to the day of the proposal. It was on Monday, July the 24th, which was also my sister-in-law's birthday, and that was the day of their vow renewal as well. And all of this was going to take place on the beach, from my knowledge, because I was just getting told bits and pieces from my brother and from Terrence. So that day came. We had went parasailing that day. It was my first time ever parasailing. It was exciting, which all of this will be on the vlog. It was my first time parasailing. We had a great day that day. Everything was just going so good. And on the sneak, my brother would come by and talk to me saying, at 5 o'clock, I need you to do Alex's makeup, because I guess the special ceremony he was gonna be doing for her started at 7. So I'm like, okay, cool. So after we had went parasailing, we went on the beach a little bit longer, got in the ocean or whatever, went back to the room. I hurried up and went ahead and took a shower, got cleaned up, and did my makeup before she made it to my room. And this was the first day I wore makeup the whole time we were there. But I just knew this was a special occasion. We was gonna probably take a little more pictures. And I was like, I brought all this makeup and I ain't wore no makeup. We in today, what, 3, and I ain't wore no makeup. So I beat my face. So after I'm through getting myself ready, we get a knock on the door. Terrence is in the room. He just got finished ironing his clothes, getting his clothes on, and I'm already dressed with robes around me, towels around me, so I don't mess up my outfit, because my brother instructed for us to all wear white. So I wore a white dress. Terrence had on white linen pants and a white, like, nice button up. So my brother's like, come on, Terrence, I need you to go with me to make sure our reservation is cool. So basically what my brother told his wife, because she doesn't know what's going on as far as her doing something for her birthday. So he's telling her that he's gonna take her to a nice restaurant and they're gonna have a romantic dinner, and we were able to tag along. So she was cool with that. She kind of looked like she had an attitude. Number one reason is because it's her birthday. She's turning 30. That's a milestone birthday. So she wanted to wear a, you know, a nice cute freakum dress. You know, she's married, but she still wanted to look good. We on vacation. So he had her just hurry up and grab an all white dress, which she doesn't know what's it for. So she got a very, 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 very casual white dress. So the fact that she had to wear that on her birthday, she kind of had an attitude. She was upset, which I can understand, because I probably would have been the same way. But she still looked pretty. I did her makeup. She still looked gorgeous. But they left out of the room to go check on the reservation. The whole time we in there just chit-chatting, Snapchatting, you know, doing what girls do. And then I'm looking at my phone like, it's already like 7:15. Where are they at? So finally, Terrence calls. It's almost 7:20. And he calls, he's like, I need you to bring Alex near that Italian restaurant and you'll see some lights that look like Christmas lights. So I was like, okay, cool. He was like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Because, you know, I'm bad with directions. So he wanted to make sure I understood. And I'm like, sure, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. So we finally leave out and I'm getting excited because this whole time I'm like, oh, she don't even know that she's about to have her vow renewal. And I know she's upset because it's her birthday and she don't look how she want to look, but she still look pretty. And I was just getting so excited. I had my phone ready. And then right before we left out, I'm like, where's my camera? I can't find my camera. Terrence had brought a camera. I brought my vlogging camera. So I figured, oh, maybe he must have took it so he could vlog him and Hakeem doing whatever to make sure everything's set up for her. So I'm like, well, damn, why he take my vlogging camera? He had his own. But whatever. So we walking and I finally spot the lights. And so we're walking up and I see these beautiful lights and we walking down the little walkway and it had this cute message in chalk written on the patio where their renewal was going to be, and it said, welcome to your romantic dinner, Khalifa. Now my last name is Khalifa, for those of y'all that don't know, and I'm not related to Wiz Khalifa. And of course my brother and his wife, their last name is Khalifa. So when I see it, I'm assuming it's only for her because it says, welcome to your romantic dinner, Khalifa, in big, bold letters. I don't even realize there's 2 tables actually on the beach in the sand with candles and everything. I just hone in on the one that I see straight in front of me, like looking out into the beach. And then, you know, I see my brother there in his all white and Alex, she's just cheesing. I'm looking like, yeah, girl, I knew the whole time. I knew the whole time. Okay. So I'm standing over to the left. Terrence is standing over to the right near Hakeem. So we're far apart, but you know, I'm just cheesing. I got my phone out. And then I noticed that my vlogging camera is set up on the tripod. So I guess Hakeem wanted to record their vow renewal. So I'm standing there and I'm Snapchatting and recording because I'm sure she wanted all this on her Facebook and everything. So they're doing their saying, so he's saying all his stuff, confessing his dying love to her while she's looking so pretty, and I'm over here crying and oh God, you know, I'm emotional like that. And so after it's done, I'm like, oh yay, you know, and I'm thinking now I'm hungry, so where the food at? So after they do this, my brother looks at me and he's like, hey, you right there, come here, stand right here. I looked at him because I'm still on my phone trying to make sure my snaps go through because the Wi-Fi wasn't that best in certain areas. And he was like, you come here, stand right here. So I go stand where he was standing while he was confessing his dying love to his wife. And then all of a sudden, Terrence walks from where he's standing in the spot where my sister-in-law Alex was. So he's standing there, and mind you, I'm still fiddling with my phone, and all of a sudden I look up and he's doing this with his hands. Like he's doing this with his hands. And he was like, oh, damn. He was like, y'all, I'm not gonna cry. But he was just like basically telling me how much I mean to him. He's so grateful for me. I make him so happy. I allowed him to build a family and I just complete him and all of this. And the whole time I'm looking at him like, where this going? You know, I'm looking like, where this going? So then he puts his hand in his pocket. And then I'm like, what? So he puts his hand in his pocket and he proceeds to get on his knee. And I lost it. But before he could get all the way down on his knee, all you hear is rip. He had on linen pants like I told y'all. He ripped his pants. It wasn't a bad rip, but he ripped his pants on the way down to the ground to propose to your girl. So he regrouped, he got it together, and he continued to go down. Like y'all see all this in the vlog. Like I said, I want y'all to go to my vlog channel so y'all can see the footage, because it's everything I'm talking about is in the vlog. And so he gets down on his knee, and you know he's nervous, his voice is shaking. It was shaking the whole time he was confessing his love for me. And he's basically like, Basima, I'm not gonna tell you my middle name. He's like, Basima, beep, Khalifa, will you do me the honor of being my wife? And when he opened that box and I seen that ring, I could not do nothing. I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it. One, it was so unexpected. And I just started crying, like tears were flooding down my eye, and I backed up and I was like, no, 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 no. And the only reason I was saying no is because I didn't want to be a crying mess and people were watching. So I wasn't saying no to him. It was just like, no, 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 don't cry. I was talking to myself, but it came out. And he slid that ring on my shaking hand. Mind y'all, this ain't my ring. We're gonna get to that in a minute. But he slid that ring on my shaking hand. And I just, after he did that, I just grabbed him, hugged him, and kissed him. And it was just so emotional. And I got makeup all on this white shirt. It was so beautiful. And the fact that it was on the beach, the waves crashing, the sunset, it was just I just could not believe it, y'all. It was so romantic, and I just could not believe, like, I knew this man was gonna be my husband one day. I knew we was gonna be together forever. We was gonna get married eventually, but the fact that it happened then and there, it was so beautiful. And I just was like, couldn't believe it. And then my ring, y'all, is gorgeous. Right now I have on just a little ring on my finger because I'm missing my ring, but it was entirely too big. It was on, but it would slide off because y'all, when we got my finger sized a year or two ago, of course I was a lot heavier and I lost weight, and I guess he didn't really remember that part, that you know, you lose weight, you lose it everywhere. So my ring was too big. So once we got back to Kansas City, we went to Zales, and now I have to wait 2 weeks to get my baby back on my hand. So that's why I just have this ring on, because like I'm like, I had that ring on my hand for 6 days, and it's just like, after it was gone, it just felt funny with nothing on my finger. I don't know, maybe it's just a mind thing. So I just put this little ring on until I get my ring back August 10th. So that is how he proposed. But in the process, back to it, after the proposal and the vow renewal, we went and had a beautiful candlelight dinner on the actual beach, not on that little deck that the ceremony was on or my proposal was on. The dinner was actually on the beach. It was beautiful. I then saw the second little nice romantic setup that was for me and Terrence, and we had a beautiful fancy salad with this nice baked chicken and this green soup. That soup was amazing. That was one of the best things I ate on that resort the whole time we was there. But it was so romantic. They brought out a little dish with these 3 chocolate covered marshmallows, and it said I love you on it. Y'all, it was just beautiful. And the whole time I'm crying at the table because I'm like, did you talk to my daddy? Does he know? And he's like, I talked to your daddy a long time ago. He said, I don't even care if y'all come back married, but you know, the girl's got to have a wedding. So, and he wants one too. So we, you know, there will be a wedding 2018. So but yeah, y'all, it was just so beautiful. like I said, y'all will understand more if y'all watch the vlog. My vlog channel will be listed below, Bossy's Life. But y'all, I am an engaged woman. It's a fiance now. I will no longer be just a girlfriend, a baby mama. I had people in my past tell me, girl, even some family members, girl, you got 3 kids. Ain't no man gonna deal with you. Ain't nobody gonna deal with you. Well, God answered my prayers because I'm a good woman. I'm a good mother, and God saw fit to bring a good man in my life. We did do it backwards. We did have 2 children before the marriage came, but like I said, I always knew this man was gonna be my husband. I'm excited on my new journey, which I'm sure it's not gonna change much. We've been together almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years in 2 days that I've been with him, and he figured, you know, it's time. She good to me. She good to my kids. She's good to all our kids. So I need to hold her down. And y'all, I'm so excited. And thank you all that y'all that knew from Snapchat, from Instagram, and from Facebook. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the congratulations. We both really appreciate it. And y'all, I'm starting to get emotional a little bit. So I'm going to get off here. But you guys, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, loves. Did you say